For these problems, we have to give the area, and we have to use a formula, and we have to show all our working, and then ultimately, we have to round our answer off to 2 decimal places. So let's go through this process. First of all, we have to use a formula. So the formula for the area of a circle that we're going to use is this. So area equals pi r squared. So just to be clear, just to give you a reminder, this means area, and this refers to the radius. Okay, so let's use this particular formula. In this particular case, I'll just rewrite the formula here. A equals pi r squared. In this particular case, we're given some information here, but it's the information for the diameter. We don't need the diameter so much as we need the radius. Now you can see here that the radius from here to here is half of the diameter, which runs from here over to here. So if I've been given the diameter, I just halve it. So half of 12 equals 6, right? So I know that the radius equals 6. Now that I know what the radius is, I can substitute into my formula. So it looks like this. Area equals pi, multiply pi by 6, because that's the radius, squared. So the next step, really quickly, is I need to square 6. So 6 times 6 is 36. And now I just need to use my calculator to multiply pi and 36. So let's do that. Pi times 36 equals 113.097. So let's write that down. 113.097. We have to round to 2 decimal places. So I'm going to focus on the digit that's in the second decimal place. This number is big, which tells me this number has to go from 9 to 10. So I'll write it here. So I know that the final answer is 113.10. So 0.10. And the units are inches, and its area, so it has to be squared. And that's the final answer. For this one, we'll use the same formula. So we're getting the area, right? So let's use the formula area equals pi r squared. So we just use simple substitution. Area equals pi. Well, we know what pi is because that's a constant, and we can use our calculator for that. So we know what pi is. So put that in brackets. We need to put the radius in the brackets. So we're given the radius this time, so that's nice and easy. So the radius is 11, and we have to next round. So this is still okay there, and now we have to do 11 times 11. So we have to square 11. You can do it on your calculator, but if you know your times tables, you know that 11 times 11 is 121. And now I just use my calculator to solve this problem. So it's pi times, let me just clear that, pi. Okay, so pi times 121. So for sure that was wrong. Let's try that again. Pi times 121. That looks more like it. Now the reason I know that was wrong, because the answer was 1000 something, I know that pi is about 3. So 3 times, well, basically 100 is 300. So I know my answer is going to be around 300, certainly not around 1000. So here we go. It's 380.13. So round off to 2 decimal places. That's a 2, so that's easy. 380.13. 380.13. That's what the area is. We're talking about area, so the units, which are centimeters, have to be squared. And that's the correct answer.